Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Manello and this is my humble desk setup of 2024. I've had a previous desk setup before, but it wasn't exactly how I envisioned it. But today, after a couple of changes, I now have a desk that I'm proud to call mine and I want to show you guys today. Some of the items that I mentioned today are gonna have their own Amazon links below in the description. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check that out. All right, with that mentioned, let's start off with the desk itself. It is a sit-stand desk by FlexiSpot that was handed down to me by my brother. I really like the wood finish of it and I can adjust the height to my heart's content, whether that would be sitting or standing. Towards the right of the desk, I fitted a small drawer so I can put like pens and other kind of small items in there. I had two, but the other one fell off. You see these things come with a layer of adhesive under them and it's supposed to hold well under the desk, but it seems like there's a 50% chance of that even working. In the future, I do want to buy myself a filing cabinet for some extra storage space for my desk and other things that I might put in there. Moving on, we have my keyboard and mouse. They're really nothing special. It's just the USB wireless keyboard and Bluetooth mouse that I picked up from Amazon. I do plan to upgrade in the future, but as for now, these things are working just fine, so I'm gonna hold on to them for a little bit longer. As for the computer I'm using, it is a 2021 Asus G15 laptop with 1 terabyte of storage and an AMD Ryzen 9 processor. It's a gaming laptop, but I've been using it more so for school and photo/video editing. It's a pretty solid laptop overall. I haven't had any major problems with it. So because of that, I'm gonna just keep on using it until it breaks. Next is the monitor, which is a 27-inch Full HD screen by Asus. It's not amazing, but it works. I use it for everything ranging from schoolwork to Netflix. Holding the monitor and the laptop is this desk mount that I got from Amazon. It's a really sturdy mount and it's completely customizable to however you want to have your monitor and laptop set up. Underneath the monitor, I have a pair of Black Pebble speakers. The speakers are actually perfect size for my desk because of the limited space that I have towards the right side. To the left side of my desk, I have this very real, very alive Japanese bonsai tree. From a distance, it looks pretty real. Even from that angle, you probably can't even tell if it's fake or not. But it's very real. Towards the top left corner of my desk is this industrial looking lamp desk that I picked up from Amazon. At the base, it has dual outlet ports and dual USB ports to connect your phone or charge any other kind of device. As well, on the base, it has a knob to adjust the light intensity. It does get pretty bright, but most of the time I keep it dim because I like how the light bulb looks when it's low. Continuing on, I added a set of Gobi lights to the back of the monitor, and you can change the color scheme via their smartphone app. I decided to go with the pink and blue color scheme because I've always liked that kind of color combination. It reminds me of the 80s and it gives me a Miami Vice kind of vibe. In the corner, I have a Gobi floor lamp as well. It's also customizable, but right now I have it set to orange. With the pink and blue, it's like Miami Vice. With the orange, it's like a sunset. Or at least that's just the way I see it. I don't know. I think it really adds a good vibe to the desk. I don't really like using that word because it sounds so overused, but it does add a nice vibe. Now we get to finally talk about the part of the desk that I'm most proud of, which is the cable management. Take a look real quick. How many cables do you see here? Exactly, one single cable. One thing I wanted to get right from the beginning of making this whole setup was making sure that all the cables were properly managed and I didn't have this clutter of cables and wires everywhere underneath the desk, taking away from the whole aesthetic. I can add all the lights I want, all the little knickknacks on top of the desk to make it look cooler, but if the desk has any kind of clutter of wires underneath it, then what's the point? It's like getting a brand new home and it has like a nice structure to it. It's beautiful, has nice colors, but you never cut the grass, making the home not as appealing as it could be. With that said, let's take a look underneath. Right, so under here, right here is where all the stuff is at. This is the surge protector that I got off of Amazon. I recommended off of some other guy from another YouTube channel. Little, kind of like a zip tie in a way. I have a couple of those running around here. This, if I remember correctly, is called a cable channel. It's basically, you stick it on the back, it has adhesive in the back, you take it off, you put it right here. And basically we sort of put like most of the cables. I actually have some cables running through the actual desk as well that has its own little compartment to hold the wires. Got one of those, another adhesive zip ties right here. This is like the Gobi light controller. Oh, and this is held up by Velcro. I got this like industrial Velcro that's like super strong, man. And you put it on the back of one thing and the other and you stick it on here. All these plugs are all the different lights and the chargers and such. And it's plugged in. Most of everything is plugged in to this one surge protector. And this one surge protector has the one long rope that goes all the way to the plug right here. Now you're probably thinking this doesn't seem like a lot of wires anyway, but if I didn't have this set up, if I didn't have this fastened to the bottom of the desk, this will all just be hanging down below and look really terrible. So I'm really glad the way this turned out overall. And yeah, that's pretty much how it looks.
it's always good to make sure you got your cables fastened. Otherwise, your desk is gonna look like a mess.
All right, with all that said and done, that's pretty much my whole setup. In the future, I do want to add some things, like I want to put like some paintings or artwork on the wall to fill up the empty space. This chair as well, because this chair, while it was free, it is not the most comfortable. And after a while, my butt starts to hurt and my back starts to ache a little bit. Also, the filing cabinet I mentioned earlier, I want to get that as well. Once I do make any kind of change to the setup, I'll probably make an update video in the future to show you guys what's different. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you later.